Hey guys, it's Ariel here. I'm at my annual Blue Mountain Retreat Center retreat in Western Maryland. And I've got a ton of my myofascial release toys. These are all made by Rad Roller. I'll give you a quick introduction to them and then show you how to use this one, the Helix, why I like it, and what you can do with it. So this one here is the Rad Atom, and it's nice and big, and you can use it for the calf, the back of the thigh, the quads. You could use it for your shoulder or your pecs. It's a nice size. I think it's about 4.5 inches wide. So I'm gonna set that off to the side. This was my original favorite, like a kind of a peanut made by Rad. It's their Rad Roller, and we'll often refer to it as the Duo. And this is how I fell in love with this company that makes all of these myofascial release tools. And it's kind of, I was already in love with myofascial release, but this made it even better. So this is one of their original tools. It's called the Rad Roller, and I'm setting that one aside. But if you happen to have interest in getting one of those, I prefer the green one, which is the softest that they make. They make this new tool that was made in collaboration with Tiffany Cruikshank of Yoga Medicine, and it's even softer. It has more give to it. I'm personally a fan of something even softer than this, but I like this a lot. And their softer ball is called the Rad Center, and that one's actually inflatable. This one is silicone, and it's pretty squishy. It's really got a nice feel to it. You can use it on a lot of body parts. They make smaller balls. I didn't bring all of my smallest balls today, but this is one of the smaller balls that I brought, and it's also really great. This one's so great for feet, wrists, forearms. But this, I don't think I've ever used this outside of perhaps my yoga journal fascia release course. So in a public video, I wanted to tell you guys about this tool and why I like it, because I was talking about this earlier to my retreaters. So this is called the Rad Helix, and mine is kind of got some dirt on it because I take it everywhere with me. And this is phenomenal for the spine. You should not use your foam roller horizontally, up and back, down and up your spine, willy-nilly. You can use it a bit in the thoracic spine if you have a purpose for that therapeutically, or perhaps professionally if you're in the circus. I really do not recommend using a foam roller on your lumbar spine. So L1, L2, L3, L4, those guys have a lot of mobility, especially front to back, and they should only be mobilized in a professional capacity, meaning by somebody who really knows what they're doing. Chiropractor, physical therapist, and obviously I'm biased towards physical therapy, so that's my preference. But this guy is so awesome because a lot of people do feel really tight in their back. And that feeling of tightness is a subjective feeling that is a whole other conversation. But to the extent that myofascial release can address our perception of tightness, to the extent that it can help us to feel more fluid and present in our body, and even just map our mind to our body a little better, it's really great. So this can get into the tissues on either side of your spine, your paraspinals, your quadratus lumborum a bit in your low back, and it doesn't mobilize, as in put direct pressure on the skeleton of the spine itself. It's called the Helix. So this is how I use it, and I've been having a little bit of like stiffness in terms of my shoulder blade recently. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my own therapy and talk you through what I'm doing. I place it horizontally under my upper back. It has these little holes in the side, like a hole through the center, so that you can use it with this other stick they make that goes through it. And then I just get into the zone, and I start to slowly roll forward and back. And for me, I'm also going to pause and breathe and really enjoy a spot. And I might even do a little bit of rock to the right or to the left, or a little bit back. Opening up the elbows nice and wide is also really nice, so I'm getting to the intercostals, the muscles between the ribs a tiny bit. I'm getting to the paraspinals, rhomboids, and putting no direct pressure on the actual bones of the thoracic spine. This is so, so, so nice. I cannot recommend it enough. And it's pretty portable. So if you use a foam roller often and you need something similar to a foam roller that you could travel with, I throw this one in my carry-on luggage pretty frequently. I will use it for calves, hamstrings, glutes. There are other tools that are better, like some of the ones I showed you earlier, to get and target those tissues a little better. But if you just need something in a pinch to help you feel comfortable after a long car ride or plane trip, this is the one, the Helix. Holler at me with any questions. I am probably gonna wrap up this video and just focus on doing my own thing and roll myself out for another 5 minutes before my yoga practice this afternoon. So in the comments below, let me know if you have any questions. If I had to go back through these, I would say these small ones are the perfect size for hands, wrists, forearms, and feet. I'd say this is probably your best all-round duo. You get 2 of these in the pack. That's called the Rad Recovery Balls. This duo is like my best friend, my BFF. It's great for neck, upper back. You can use it at the wall. You can use it on your glutes. You can use it around your quads. This is such a good spot here, like not like this, but face down. And then this is the jam for pecs, glutes, hamstrings, a little bit for calves, but sometimes it's a little big for calves. So it's a little big for the face too, but lots of really good myofascial release tools out there these days. I still love tennis balls, honestly, especially when they're in the sock, but I think everybody should upgrade if this is a regular part of your self-care routine and your fitness routine. So much gratitude for you watching. Thanks for being here.